You have to fight for your life. This is a time to fight, fight, fight. Fight for your life and everything that it means to you and every freaking thing that you have been building. This message is for those people who are going through a showdown or a slowdown or a whatever kind of down. It's for the chosen who, having come through one battle after the other, one initiation after the other, may have just come through something huge, only to now still be in another type of initiation. This current initiation is testing your resolve, your patience, your perseverance, and the level of trust and faith that you have in the divine to bring about. You can call it your redemption, your salvation, your elevation, whatever it is. You are in the midst of another huge aspect, almost like the icing on the cake of this collective experience of initiations at this level that you're getting ready to really quantum leap out of. So you've been through something, but this time, this latest huge initiation, maybe not the one you're in right now that I'm talking about, but this latest one that catapulted you out of a situation where you had your own holy uprising and you raised holy hell. You put your foot down, you put your foot on somebody's neck, and you severed the attachment that you had with all of that people pleasing and all of that not enforcing of any boundaries if you ever had any. And you faced off with something and you let the divine work with you. Whether you went into isolation or you were in some serious high-level ascension energies dealing with some, or you were dealing with some spiritual attacks, whatever it is, you listened to the divine, you walked away from something, you washed your hands of some shite. You know you up leveled. You know you passed some tests. You know you ascended. You know you at the top of the mountain because you was feeling good. And now here comes the full integration. What lessons did you really learn? Are you ready for this next big graduation ceremony? This big leveling up that's going to take you to a whole nother tax bracket for some of you. For others of you, going to put you in a whole nother spotlight or leadership position. Are you really ready for it? So now, whether you call it your spirit guides, the divine, all the angels, your legion, everybody that's working, or everything, every entity, every being that's working on behalf of the divine to bring about retribution and divine sacred justice on your behalf, and to the retribution for the people who were working up against you. They still, the divine and the divine's team still working with you. Because you still got to show and prove that you're ready. Are you really ready for this next level? So many of you are having your own test right now with some stuff. You may not understand it, but I'm here to tell you that the balance is being restored. The balance is coming in because the universe, God, the divine, will always send in as much light as there is darkness, and then some in terms of power and in terms of intensity and amplification. So you better believe while they're getting their karma, you're getting your blessings. But y'all know this initiation ain't nothing free. You got to earn it. You got to go the distance. You got to go the distance. You can't give up now. This is when it really counts. Are you ready for this next level glow up? this next level spotlight, this next level business growth, this next level relationship, this next level partnership, this next level business growth, whatever it is, promotion, this next level move, whatever it is. Are you really ready for it? Do you trust the divine enough? Will you listen to the signs that are on your path? Have you learned patience? Is the amount of blessings that are about to come your way reflective of and corresponding to the skin that you got in the game at this level? You can't give up now. You can't get restless now. You can't lose patience now. You got to make use of this time, whatever it is you're dealing with. What it really is about is it a test of your faith. It's a test of your faith and your patience. Are you ready? Can you walk by faith and not by sight? Can you make the inner blueprint a match for the external reality that you are hoping is coming in and that you would like to have in your life? Can you be a match for it internally through faith and perseverance for those blessings that you're expecting to come in? You can't half step at this point. This is serious because you're being watched. And do you know how many of your spiritual team, whether they are the angels, the ancestors, your guides, whatever, do you know they're rooting for you? They don't want you to mess up. You are right at the finish line. You've got to be consistent. You've got to control your thoughts. You've got to know something huge is happening because you're right at the finish line, but you got to cross it. And there are a lot of things that are going to stand in your way and block that finish line or obscure your vision. And you can't fall for it. You can't fall for it. You can't let the negative Nancy's come in. You can't let the inner critic turn your world upside down. You can't let the slowness of whatever it is that you're waiting for, which is really about patience and understanding that you're being prepared. Because you need these skills at this level of the initiation. You need these skills to go into to get on the next stage, metaphorically, to grow to the next tax bracket, to get in the next spotlight. You need these skills. The level of discernment that comes when you have faith, when you know something is coming, when you know you deserve something, when you know you've been working for it, when you know the divine is not going to forget about you because the divine has never forgotten about you. When you know that, you got to stay the path. You've got to trust in what you can't see and the lessons that you are still needing at this level of the game. Time is moving on, and this time is going to move fast. And believe you me, it's like getting a 100 on a test and knowing that you cheated. When you pass this test, you want to know that you never had a doubt. How would you feel if your kid was studying for whatever, I don't know, an entrance exam or the PSAT or whatever, and you didn't really believe that they had what it took, but you told them otherwise because you didn't want to disappoint them. But behind the scenes, you had so much anxiety because you didn't think they were going to do it. And then the results come out and they were at the top of the class. They got the highest score. They were in the top 1% of performers. And you can't really celebrate with them 100% because you were a doubting Thomas. Don't let this be stolen from you. This is a time that is calling for 100% faith in the fact that God will carry you the way God always has. And whatever God has taken out of your life, I don't give a damn what it is. Hell, it could be some bills and some debt that you can't take care of that needs to be taken out of your life. Maybe it's not that. Maybe it's a home that you're living in that you cannot afford. And your anxiety is about how you're going to pay your mortgage. and you lose that house and have to go somewhere else, and then it takes you 6 months to realize that was the best thing that could have ever happened to you. Whatever it is, trust the divine, because now is when it really, really counts. Now is the witnessing and the opportunity for a testimony that you need to have as a part of your story. You know, by being chosen, the divine has never left you out there in the water in a canoe without a paddle. Something has always come in and provided a relief for you. You were never given more than you could handle. Surely after every difficulty comes ease. Surely after every difficulty comes ease. You have to have faith right now. It's more important than it has been. I don't care how many times you have to listen to this message over and over and over and over and over again to remind you that you have something to fight for. And the battle right now is the battle of your mind. You beat the battle of the karmics. You already handled them jokers. Put them where they need to be. They're getting their retribution as we speak. This battle now is the battle within, the battle of doubt. The battle for your faith and your belief. You cannot afford at this level to hang up your sword and your armor. You can't afford to do it. You can't afford to betray yourself. Don't betray yourself after everything that you have done. Don't betray yourself. Don't betray yourself. Put your creative energies on projects that need to be finished, on time that needs to be spent with your children, on your spiritual practices that need to be refined, on relaxing, because when I tell you, this is the calm, baby, before the storm. And if this is the season that you are in, it is a season. And until you are ready, the floodgates will not be released. And it is just that simple. That's it, and that's all. It is just that simple. You're supposed to be learning something right now. Get your lesson. You on a PDP and an IEP, an individual education plan and a personal development plan. And you coming up for a professional evaluation, your PE, whatever they used to call it when I was in the classroom. You coming up on that. Performance appraisal, the PA. You're coming up on your performance appraisal. What's the outcome going to be? You decide. I love you, and I love you. Keep coming back. More will be revealed. You need to get a reading or something? Look me up in the description. Sending out all the love that you deserve and all the love that you are. Right back at you.